Hello everyone, this is your Shabir. Today I'm here in front of you to share some beautiful story. It's a thought-provoking story which was shared by my father when I was very small. It was done in my childhood. It is a really thought-provoking story. I request everyone, whoever is watching this story, who is watching this video, please do share with everyone, with especially the young kids, the coming next generation. Shall we go into the story? Yes, come, let's begin the story. This story is about, I've created a kind of fictional story. It's a kind of factual story. We can't say it's a story actually. The story is something which is created, right? But there are some stories which are general factual stories, and we can say it as a factual story. The story goes like this. Once upon a time, there lived seven brothers. Seven brothers, and they were actually good friends too. So they had one dream, they had one purpose of life. As we have one purpose, they too have one purpose. They wanted to go on for a journey of a lifetime. They want to reach their destination. As the journey date is the next day, the next morning they are going for a journey. The last night they were discussing among each other. What they were discussing? They were discussing like, tomorrow is going to be a great day. We are going to we are going to get the sunrise is bringing us our dreams come true. We had a dream, and that dream is coming true tomorrow. As we have been hearing, our great ancestors were telling us like our aim, objective of our life should be to reach someone, and that someone is the best creature in the world, in the universe. They are the best creatures among all the creatures, and that creature, that being is human beings. Yes, you heard it right. Human beings are regarded as the best creatures on this earth. So our aim, our objective, our purpose of life is to reach them, to get them, fed by them. They have to feed, they have to take in, right? We need to be the food for them, and we are the food grains. All these friends are the food grains. So they are going to start their journey. The farmers were talking yesterday that they are going to be sowed in the field. The field is ready, so they are going to be sowed tomorrow. So tomorrow is the destination day. That's we call D-Day, tomorrow. So these friends were discussing this in the night, and the next morning they are eagerly waiting. They didn't sleep at the night. See, when we have something important the next day in the morning, so we won't sleep in the night. We won't get the sleep. So as Sir APJ Abdul Kalam says, dreams are not the thing which you see in your sleep, but they are those which doesn't make you sleep. This what happened with these seven friends. So their dream is going to come true, so they didn't have sleep the whole night. The next morning they are waiting for that dawn. They were waiting for the sunrise. As the sun has risen up, the farmers have come and they picked up this paddy which need to be sowed, which is going to grow as the food grains, right? So as the farmers take it, and he started, and these friends are full of joy. Their heart is filled with enormous joy. See, once you are getting something which you are waiting for from ages, how you feel? You feel really very, very happy, isn't it? So they are feeling great joy in their hearts, like laddu kawala babu, like laddus are getting in their hearts. Laddus are blasting in their hearts. So the day they went there, the farmer took all the food grains, and they started in the plowed field. He started to sow it. Once it is sowed, so they are extremely happy that all these friends are together. They are side by side. So everywhere they want to be. Till the journey, they also want to end up their journey in the hands of human being, fed all the five fingers, and all the seven friends want to go into the mouth. So they are very happy and excited as they were in the same row. So as the days grow on, it takes a long time, isn't it? It doesn't take in a day or two. It takes around 3 to 4 months, sometimes 6 months to come the paddy to grow fully for the harvest. So every day they were filling with joy as they are growing up, and with all these days they are not only having the joy but also some fears of what they have heard from their ancestors also, that the journey is not easy, my dear friends. The journey is not easy. Journey has lot of hurdles, lot of pains, lot of sacrifices, lot of, even some won't reach their journey, they stop their journey, they discontinue their journey, they end their journey even in the beginning of their journey. So this was fear in their hearts. They don't want to miss this journey, they don't want to lose themselves in between. So what are those hurdles? Let's listen what the hurdles they have. So as they were growing, the first thing was some birds. When the paddy grows up, some birds may come and they eat up. They were waiting for the farmers who protect them. They are eagerly looking to the farmers. They arrange something like we can see the flag, white flag, so that the birds won't come. And continuously they looking for the farmer who can protect them. And as they were growing, they were frightening that some bird may come and eat. As they grown up, they had this fear, all these four. They are happy. In the other side, they are sad. Can you imagine the happiness and the sadness together? That's really something which it's not pleasant, isn't it? So the fear has come true to one of their friends. So one bird came and picked up that little grain. So that little grain don't want to get separated from that friends, but there was no choice. The bird plucked the one grain, that is one friend of them, and it ate and it flew away. So all the six friends felt very sad. They waited for 6 months to grow, and they were 6 months, they had some dreams, they had some fears about that, and the fear has come true. So they feel like yes, they are filling someone's stomach. The bird is eating, so it's filling someone, it is also somewhere, but they want to reach the best creature of the earth. Birds are also creatures, but they want the best thing, best creatures, but that little grain didn't have that opportunity. It ends its life. So their sadness has grown as the time going on. The breezes were blowing, and they were really dancing in the winds. They are enjoying that days and nights with the breeze, along with the fears already they have. And actually, in the night times, one friend used to wake up, and the others used to sleep, so that can protect the other friends. When someone was sleeping, they used to awake. In that way, nights went on. Finally, that day has come of harvesting. So the chisel which was seen in the hands of farmer gave them goosebumps. They were very happy that they are going to be harvested. So the harvesting started, and after harvesting, you know what happens. So they are taken further. They are put in the fields first, right, when the harvest is cut. So on that harvesting, some seeds fall down there, the paddy seeds. So they are fearing that they may fall, but they didn't fall, luckily. And after that, they were transported to some mills. So when the transportation is being done, again there is some danger of some will fall down, isn't it? So they are also again fearing that they may fall, but luckily they didn't fall there also. So finally they reached the mills, and now they are going to be remove the outer husk of the paddy, and they are going to get into the shape of a rice. So that day was very happiest day for them, that they are going to transform into the form. They are going to transform into the form which can be eaten by the humans. Paddy we can't eat, right? We can eat the rice grain. So they are very happy for their transformation. Though it involves pain of transformation, but they are very happy to get transformed. This happiness also had a big sadness behind. There can be a fatal for any one of them. It could lead some any danger. And what is that? And that is when they enter into the machines. Some grains get stuck into the machines, isn't it? Some grains may get stuck into the machines, so they will not come out. So they had this fear in them. So as the paddy was put into the grains, and everybody, one by one, all the five friends came out, but one friend didn't come out. So they are waiting for that friend to come out from the machine with 1,000 eyes. They waited as long as the bag get full and it's packed, but that wait didn't fulfill. So one of the friends got stuck in the machine. So the life, even he could not be fed by a bird, those life had ended in that way. So they felt very disheartened and sad. So there is no other way. So all these remaining five friends were packed up and they are sent to the godowns. And in the godowns, there is a one biggest challenge for them, and they had to be stayed so long, and there were big, fatty rats. So their hearts were pounding up and down. Their fear of the rats, they may eat it. Again, they can be filled someone's stomach, but it is not the best creature on the earth, isn't it? So their fear of the rats went on like the days and days. But that fear also came to be true to one of the friends. So some rats eat, and that went into the stomach. So this also was a sad day. Now only four friends remained. So their wait has ended one day by some people come and pick that rice bag, and they transport it to some shops, where some supermarkets where the rice can go. And during the journey, there was again the biggest hurdle. Journey times, you have seen some rice fall down, right? We definitely see some rice falling here and there, so in the autos or on the roads. So they were fearing, what happens if they fall down. So that fear of them was leading them, but somehow they tried. The journey was going on and going on, so somehow they didn't fall and finally reach a supermarket. And the next, after few days, there comes our parents or the mother or father who go to the shop to take the rice. So they have taken the bags, and again they have to transport in some vehicle. So when they're transporting the vehicle, there also we see again they were fearing like some may drop somewhere, and that fear has come to one of his friends. So he has dropped in auto and then in the road. So he was crushed under the some vehicles. So that life ended very tragically. So all these friends felt very sad. So just three friends, only three friends out of seven people, only three friends who are intact. They were holding their hands so tight so that they won't get separated again. So finally they reached their home, and when they reached the home, they were placed in the home, and the days were going on like so we bring some bags of rice in the home, right? We don't eat all. So they're waiting which day comes ours. So finally the mother came and take some rice, and the three friends were holding so tight so that they can reach in the same time in the mouths of human beings. So she took the rice, and you know how our mothers make the rice once they are washed up, right? So she took some mother washed up, and you have also seen when they are washing up, some rice fall in the sink. I know what happened to it when it falls in the sink. It will go in the drainage, yes. So when the mother was washing the sink, they enjoyed this ride. It's like a wonderla for them. They are enjoying the ride. They are holding their hands. They are enjoying the water. They are having a lot of fun. But meanwhile, they also have a great fear. If what happens if the pressure of the water makes them to drown and fall in the sink, where their life will end in a drainage, the baddest place, right? They're fearing, have a great fear. So they hold their hands very tight. But one of the friends could not hold long enough. So the water pressure made him to fall in the sink and thereby gone to drainage. And these two friends who were very close, enjoying the ride with the fear even, that time their hearts broke. So they felt very sad to see the life of that friend where it is going to end. So then finally only 2 grains left. They're no more happy in their moment, but the was cooked and the rice was ready, and the rice was kept on the ready on the dining table. It's ready very well. So the friends were very sad, but they were one way they are happy to reach the way they have reached. One step, one more step, when the food is picked up and they will be eaten up. So they're waiting for that one moment. But we see kids playing in the mobiles, watching in the TV. They say, "Mother, we will not eat now, we will come later." But the mother is saying, "Please come and eat. Lunch is waiting for you." We should never make the lunch wait. Never, please. Why? Because see from how long it waited to come to us. Can we wait to it? We can wait, but not the food we can't make to wait. So finally the mother took the rice from the bowl, and when she was putting the plate, you have seen some rice fall down, right? So that rice, they're also fearing, if we fall, these humans won't pick it up. They treat us like something untouchables. We can't be touched. They feel as if they are fearing if they may fall down. Luckily, these 2 grains fall in the plate. When they fall in the plate, they were very happy that they would be eaten up by the humans. But still, they did not. They were not lifted. They were not lifted. There is one grain left. There were 2 friends lost in the drain. There is one friend who was there. He was very sad. His heart broken, and all his 6 friends he lost, but he was very happy. At least he is reaching his destination. He felt himself to be the lucky grain. He's a lucky for being reached to the humans. So finally, the boys, after a long time, they came there. They put the food in the plate and they started eating with the dal first. So even when they finished the dal, this grain was left aside. Then they have some other curry to eat. Then also they left. So this grain started to shout, "Don't leave me like this, pick me up, pick me up." So some grains, when the boys are eating, fall on the dining table, which are not picked up. So they were thinking about their condition, its condition. Will it be picked up? Will it be dropped? So it was fearing for that. Finally, the boy ate the curd and he left. There were some more grains, and along that grains, I was there. So the boy was just getting up, some food grains on his hands too. He was leaving from the place. I was literally crying. I was shouting at it. My heart was bleeding. I am getting tears of blood. So I was crying literally, "Please pick me up. You know I have the journey which I have traveled. Do you understand? Do you know from where I have come here? From what kind of journey, what kind of hurdles, what kind of friends? I sacrificed everything. I come before you, and you are leaving me like this." The boy didn't hear anything, just leave the plate, and he went to sink. He just washed his hand and then busy with his mobile. So that was really the saddest. I cried, and no more tears were left in my eyes. Even blood was not there in my ears to cry. So the plate was taken up and put in the sink, and then again I was going to the drainage. As I was thinking, the luckiest drain. Who were lucky here? My friend who got fed to the bird, he was at least fed. My friend who got a rat, fed by a rat, he was lucky. Someone in the rod, some insects or somebody has eaten it. What is my life ending with? Where is my life ending with? In a drainage? Yes, its life ended with a drainage. So just think about it. There are millions of billions of people who are dying because of having no food, not even proper drinking water, my dear friends, water. So how can we do this? How can we do this? This is a lack of awareness. We don't have awareness. We don't think about it. If it is life, you can't say that that doesn't have life. If it doesn't have life, how can it give us life? It has a life. That's why it's giving us a life. So it is not lifeless. It doesn't mean that if you can't speak, it doesn't have life. Everything has a life. Non-living things are there, but there are many living things in this world which cannot speak, which cannot express their feelings. It doesn't mean that they can't have feelings. So what I want to tell here, see this, We need to spread this awareness. We need to spread, show this. Am I speaking any imaginary things? Am I not speaking the facts? Is it every fact I'm speaking about? Is it not the journey? It is not the journey. Just imagine if you are in that place, if you are that rice grain, how you feel. You faced all the hurdles, you faced all the challenges of your life, and you came there to just to be fed by the person, and he's just neglecting you. How do you feel? You feel happy? You feel joy? If you have mouth, you would have scrawled at him. You have told all the words from A to Z. You would have scrawled at him, isn't it? So just imagine, my dear friends. So let's not waste food at all. Spread this awareness. Share this story with the people, people with especially the young generation who are very important. See this small story which was told my father. Just he told in a short way, like, do you know from this where this rice has come from? From this place. Yes, that short time, the short that small age of mine imprinted that impression in my mind that yes, it is true. Then onwards I never waste food, and I feel so sad seeing the people wasting it. So have something like under your thing. Just imagine, just you when you see that, just remember this story, from where this rain has come, from where it has started its journey, and where it is ending its journey. Just think about it, and you will definitely do not waste the food. Thank you very much for listening to me. Have a nice day. Have a great day. And please do share your feelings, what you have got after listening to the story. Thank you very much. Have a great day.